I took a little break while I was out in New Brunswick visiting family. That's why there wasn't a video last week. But today I'm going to bring the BMW to town so I could wash it and take some pictures, and well, it's getting posted for sale. If it doesn't sell by the next month or so, I'm gonna end up taking it to an event. It's running really good right now, and I just want to either switch platforms or just get out of it for this season. The E46 has been running well after the autocross event. I didn't get much video content from that, but enjoy this short segment from Joel and I.
That's not bad. It's pretty quiet. Red line on the start. Alrighty, let's see if the penetrating oil worked and we can actually get these on. Cut. There we go. That poor bumper. She's solid.
She's solid.
Was that Claudia?
Yeah.
Now that I got you back here, I ended up going out of town for a non-media related matter. With that trip, I was gone for over a week, and I decided I'm just going to relax and take a break from shooting all the time. So I'm back now. It's going to be back to regular weekly uploads. It was a nice change to be traveling and not having to worry about shooting anything or editing. I just sat down and enjoyed my time out. Right now, I'm going to be pinning up to the trailer. The E46 is still on there. I'm going to grab the 335i wheels and going to go wash them, wash the car, and take some pictures of it. The car is getting posted for sale. Whether or not it sells in the next month and a half or so will determine if I take it to another drift event. I'm not in a big rush to sell the car, but I have my eyes set on a different car, and if I could sell that, I could go get the other one. If I don't, I don't. The priority for me is to be building the ice racer. As well as last night, went and shot a couple pictures and stuff with my brother and my dad. So the BRZ you see is his car, and there's a regular cab short box GM. Anyways, I'm gonna keep on shooting, get what I need to get done, and Unfortunately, the Tundra's throwing an engine light, and through my radio tells me it's the secondary air injection pump. So I replaced it with a cheap one, not a Toyota one, and it's throwing a code for it. If that's something you guys want to see me change, let me know. I'll film the process, or I'll just do it when I decide to go buy the parts. But enjoy the rest of the video. For many of you that do know, this is my E46. Over the past couple weeks, I've got it running good. I took it to the autocross event like I mentioned earlier, and you see some content from it. I didn't end up recording anything inside as my GoPro is not working properly. To those that do run GoPros, if you can tell me why my batteries don't seem to hold the charge at all, let me know if they're GoPro branded, but I can't seem to get it to charge properly. I also do have problems with it recording for like 20 seconds at a time and then not doing my entire run. I will be posting this thing for sale. I'm looking to go to a different route with my drift car, as well as prioritizing building my ice racer, as that's one of the only local racing I can do. I want to sell this and go for a different route with my drift car. It's one of the only German cars I've owned, and honestly, I don't like working on it. I also have a really hard time getting parts here in Thunder Bay. I do have all the headlights and indicators and all that stuff for the car. I just haven't been running them since I'm not planning to street drive the car. I've pulled them off and just never really bothered to put them back in. I think it looks kind of mean with, especially the driver side with the headlight intake. It throws an engine light for a MAF sensor code, but that's because my plumbing aisle intake, it doesn't have a MAF sensor in it. I didn't have the stock airbox when I bought the car. It had a broken OEM style, and I just did what I could to replace it for now. The car runs fine with it, and like I said, it's just throwing the MAF code. It doesn't have any hard start problems. I changed the cam sensor. I don't think it's leaking oil anymore. I changed the valve cover, new gaskets, everything like that. Also rebled the brakes. It's mechanically sound at the moment. I also moved the rad support forward, so now I don't have the problem with the expansion tank going into the accessory drive. As of right now, the car is running good and it's not broken. It survived 2 days of autocross, and I think that was enough of a testing for me to realize that I can take this to a drift event. And honestly, I just want to focus on building my other stuff. I'll be all right sitting out for drifting this year. Or if I come across something to trade another vehicle of mine for, I'd be interested in doing that. What I'll be selling with the car is 10 16-inch wheels. All of them have tires. Some of them aren't very good, but there's a few with brand new tires, like the one sitting right in front of me. I put the 18s on so it looks pretty in the pictures, and it's the first time I got to see the car with them all around. They're a stagger set of Blizzaks. They're in good shape. I just want to sell those separately as they're worth something. For somebody looking to get into drifting like I am, this car will work. I would recommend a gear set change. I did work on it lots at the event I did go to, and now I got it to the point where I'm comfortable to take it out of town. The autocross events, I did try to push it to see if I can break it, in the sense of giving it similar amounts of abuse that drifting would do on the car, and it took it like a champ. I do have a handful of parts to go with the car, and that'll be a brand new rad. I have the reinforcement plates for the subframe, and I have a new set of camber arms for the rear. The car is all stock underneath, and engine trans wise, the only thing that it's got is a welded diff and gutted. When I do sell the car, I will be keeping my Sparco seat, as it's a size that fits me well. And I do have the stock seats for the front still. Back seats won't be included. If you're interested, send me a message on my Instagram or anything. I think it'll make a good seat time car for somebody that wants to get into it. It's in relatively good shape, and well, it's a 25-year-old BMW. You don't have to feel bad if you send it into a wall. If I can, I just want to go with something that I'm more familiar working on, or something easier to get parts. But that might be next year or the year after. My priority is the ice racer. So I don't really know. This might be the last time you see this car. It could be gone by the time I have a chance to take it out, but if it doesn't sell by the end of the summer, I'm gonna take it to at least one event and shake it down again, hopefully not break it, and maybe sell it at the track.